We have heard more today about Paul DePodesta than maybe in all the last 2 seasons. So other than Moneyball, what do we know about this guy? We've got some graphics to put up, and we'll take a look at it. What do you think right there, Bud?
Yeah, I mean, Chief Strategy Officer has never lived here that we know of. I mean, he may spend some chunks of time here. I would imagine during a coaching search he would. He was the guy played by Jonah Hill in Moneyball. I'm sure he's not too flattered by that. Dodgers GM for 2 years. You know, he's got the reputation of being a guy who is great with processes and not so great with people.
Where does it say anything about football success?
Yeah. Hey, he's the guy that when he got hired here, he told Jimmy-Haslam, you know, this is a roller coaster ride, and once the ride starts, you can't ask to get off. You know, we're going to plummet to some depths here, and that's exactly what they did.
He's the guy who wanted Kevin Stefanski, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what we think, right? I mean, I've never heard him questioned and had him answer those, but we're told now that Sean McDermott, he was a proponent of Sean McDermott when Hugh Jackson was hired, and that that part of the building, the analytics part of the building, insisted, I guess, on Kevin Stefanski being a finalist and being brought in for a second interview. And I know at least from talking to people that didn't go over particularly well with Dorsey and Highsmith, who felt that should have been their call and they should have decided who the finalists were.
I'm just wondering, when all these guys with NFL experience and they look at the list of interviewees or interviewers, and you see Eliot-Wolf is really the only one with any NFL experience, and he was number 3 on the food chain here. They got to say, who's making this call here?
Yeah, I think there are certainly going to be questions, and we know that some of these top candidates are going to be guys that are interviewing in other places. New York, Carolina, maybe Dallas, although that has a whole different
I think that's all about waiting till his contract is up in a couple of days, and then you can move on. Otherwise, you got to pay him out if you fire him even 5 days before the contract runs out.
Yeah, I mean, if you go down, like, that's an attractive job because it's the Cowboys, but you know,
it's Jerry Jones.
If you think that people coming here to interview would have questions about the organizational hierarchy, can you imagine going in there and knowing that Jerry Jones still wants to be the GM?